Hey y'all, and welcome back to another speed build. This week I decided I was going to go ahead and try and do something different and challenge myself a little more. So this week we're actually doing a micro home, and so I had that challenge, and then also I wanted to try and do something where I limited the packs I use, because I've been using all of them in the builds I've been doing. So this one I'm pretty sure is just base game, tiny living, and eco lifestyle. And so anyways, we're gonna get into this. I got to slow this one down a little bit because it only took me half an hour to build this house, but a bunch of that was here at the beginning, me trying to figure out how the shape I wanted it to be, because I only had 32 tiles and I didn't want it to just be a rectangle. I wanted there to be something interesting going on the outside. I just didn't know what, but I eventually get it figured out. But anyways, this house also ended up being a starter home. I think I got it down to maybe about 19,000 something, I'm pretty sure. I think the actual house is only 18,000 something, but with the lot added, it's 19,000 something, just under 20,000. But it's got everything you need. It's got the shower and toilet in the bathroom, and then the fridge and the stove, and then there's the sink in the kitchen. There's not one in the bathroom, but I figured you could just use the one in the kitchen if you needed to. And then I used the Murphy bed, and I also just went ahead and put this bar in that wraps around, because I figured it would be better since the island could double as a workspace for your Sims to make the food as well as eat there, instead of having a table and then trying to squeeze in counters somewhere. And then also I used that eco lifestyle window. That ended up working pretty well because it juts out a little bit, and it lined up perfect with the top of the counter, so it just had a little more shelf space. So I ended up decorating that with some plants and stuff. But it did take me a little while to figure out how I wanted everything to be laid out, because I was planning on using the Murphy bed, but then I wanted to make sure I got everything I needed, and I was kind of running out of space to put skill building objects and stuff. But I think in the end I did get a guitar in here, I'm pretty sure, over in the kitchen area, and then there's some planters out on the front porch. I think it ended up looking pretty good. I mean, it's kind of a simple house on the outside. There's not a whole lot going on with it, but there's that blue box at the front where the bathroom is. I was gonna put some vines growing up on that, but they ended up costing too much. But I figured if you played in this house and you just saved up a little bit of money, you could do that. But I did use the show live edit objects cheat, so I could get free landscaping. And then I was trying to figure out the wallpaper. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do with that. I was gonna try and use that rusted metal wallpaper texture, but it wasn't really working, so I just went with the stucco and then the wood paneling for an accent. And then this house wasn't anything too crazy. Oh, it is the reason I didn't get to decorate as much inside is because I did end up spending a bunch of money. I put solar panels up on the roof, so I don't know that if you were to get if you use the natural spring or well or whatever thing from Eco Lifestyle, or if you got a few of those water generator things, then this may be able to be completely off the grid, but I'm pretty sure I at least got the electricity taken care of. And then I'm just going through putting in wallpaper on the inside. I think it's just paint, but it's a similar color to the outside. It wasn't anything crazy. But yeah, on the inside, you got all your entertainment stuff. It's got the bookshelf, TV, and stereo all in one from Tiny Living right there. And then I ended up moving some stuff around because I wasn't sure if your Sims could use the stove and the fridge with the bar stools right there, and I wanted to be sure that all that worked, so I just went ahead and moved it. And then I squeezed the I'm putting that guitar down right now, or I think I'll come back and put one down later, but I just went ahead and put the sink over there in the corner next to the bed by the fridge. And then I was figuring out the roof. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was originally going to have a porch out front, but there weren't any good columns that came with any of the packs, because my go-to columns are usually the ones from Get Together, because they're the smallest and they're just plain. But obviously I didn't want to use those because they were from Get Together, so I just ended up leaving it open, but I think it looks pretty good. I have that easel out there. I was going to keep that, but it ended up costing too much, so I just got rid of that and put down 2 plant pots. So you got that for skill building out there. And then I don't really have too much to say. Like I said, I didn't get to do too much decorating because I didn't have a whole lot of money, but I am glad they added those smaller saucer lights and that they're only 50 simoleons now. That was useful because those lit up the whole thing, and they're not ugly and they didn't cost very much, so that was great. I was gonna put that shelf in, but it was like sticking out of the wall too much, and it like was making the whole space look kind of cramped, so I just left that out. But I did get that little shelf in, so there was something there. And then I don't know if I put a trash can in. I don't think there's one on the inside, and I'm pretty sure I forgot an outside one. So if you do get this lot, you won't have a trash can, so you'll have to put that in somewhere. So sorry about that, but yeah, we'll just go ahead and doing that. And then, I mean, this is about what the house ends up looking like at the end. I did think I put like 2 paintings up over there by the bathroom, but other than that, I couldn't afford to have much else in there. And then I think around there was where I was realizing I couldn't have the sink in the bathroom because there wasn't any space. Because that was another thing. I was planning on using the shower from university, because then I can just have a 1x3 bathroom and it all works. But obviously I couldn't use university because I was trying to keep the packs down, so I didn't do that. But I think I'm about to go put that, yeah, there's that guitar, so that's your skill build in for inside. And then I'm putting down the solar panels, so you got that on the outside, and then just throwing a few plants around the place. I was like, I think at this point I was getting ready to start decorating, but then I realized I didn't have a whole lot of money, so I didn't get to do that. But I did manage to get like these plants out here on this shelf, so I thought that was pretty nice. It added something, so it wasn't just an empty room. But yeah, I was trying out a few different things. I kept it pretty simple though. I didn't want to like have too much going on in there because I like didn't want it to feel cramped or anything. But yeah, just throwing those up there. And then oh, there is I did put that laptop down. I'm glad that they added that one in base game, because I had planned to put a laptop down from the beginning and then realized most of them are from university, but they do have a base game one, so I got to put that down, so that's good. And then that little basket is really good clutter because it's cheap and it takes up some space, so I put that down, and then I'm going through and getting more plants to put on there. But anyways, I guess I'll go ahead and cut off here. I don't have too much more else to say, and there's only I think about maybe 3 or 4 minutes left in the video. There wasn't a whole lot going on with this house, but anyways, I hope y'all enjoy it. This is the first thing I've tried to do where I limit my packs and like try and work on a budget, and I think it turned out pretty well. I mean, oh, I did get a trash can in there. Yeah, there is a trash can, so if you do download this house, you will have a trash can, which is nice. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut off here, so let me know what you guys think, and feel free to download this on my gallery. I'll have the my origin ID down in the description. So hope y'all enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye y'all.